much compared to Crash 2, especially Crash 3. There goes Aku going over the fucking text just to be annoying to any one of us that want to make automatic load removers. Thanks, Aku. The real champion. So, according to previous research, holding a little bit diagonally should put me in here, but apparently not. Yeah, Ben, it's pretty good. I don't know, Pete. I have fucking no clue. If you mean Crash 1 Hondo, it's fucking... I don't know if anyone wants to. Or like 102 for Crash 1. If you mean just the Hondo for anything, I don't know. Some people are interested for some reason. It's nice to have a different category like that, but it's full completion or any percent. That's that, in my opinion. Everything else is just kind of dumb, arbitrary stuff that people just do because they want to. Which, as I said earlier, like 100 times, yeah, that's fine and all, but like, fuck. I was expecting to die to that. Plat trophy runs are just like, no. Because there's a part in the platinum trophy run where you have to fucking like get the Cortex, like the last cutscene where he's like, okay, get the fucking crystals, you idiot, I'm gonna stop talking to you now. So you have to like enter and exit a level like fucking 4 times at the start of a run. It's like, does anyone really want to do that? Plus the 99 life grind, like I don't think anyone is interested in that. See, that's not right. I skipped all the pits, imagine. It's supposed to be really easy, but apparently it isn't. Yeah, I don't even know how to do the 99 life grind for Crash 3. Like, do you seriously just go to a fucking time trial, like, tomb time, and just like kill the boxes over and over? Yeah, Pete, but I don't know. It's not something I want to do. It's really all it is. Like, I might do some runs of it if it gets popular enough. Like there's competition and people give a shit. So there's a reason for me to give a shit almost. I don't know. 99 lives grinding Crash 1. You mean playing it? I love that too. Like you wouldn't even have to do the castle machinery thing. Like at all. You just play the game and you'll automatically get 99 lives at some point, unless you're really that bad at video games. Look at my one mask. Because the fucking glitches out sometimes. It still acts as 2 masks, but like, fucking why? done. I don't know what possessed them to do that with Crash 1 though. Like, just keep all the billion lives in the game. Like, yes, that's nice, nobody has to deal with game overing. Why do I have to deal with game over in Crash 2 all the time though? And Crash 3 apparently suffers from the same issue where, like, none of the question mark boxes give lives anymore. By the end of Warp 1 I'll have 6 lives or something. And it's like, why? Where are all the lives? What the fuck happened to them? Well, actually the pits has like a bunch. Like the bonus has like 3 of them. But either way, they've removed a bunch of lives and I have no idea where the fuck they went, because like none of the question mark boxes just give you anything anymore. Imagine dropping 60 lives in High Road. I don't know why you were having such trouble with that. Like, I don't know. I didn't want life. After I stopped dying at the start, the first fucking jump and the first fucking turtle, I've had a good grasp of how the fucking thing feels. And then, like, I just did it in fucking 1 life. Except I did die right in front of the exit platform. Because the game is fun and I slid off. Like, I don't know, High Road is fine. Except for the turtle hitboxes. Those need to, like, fix ASAP. I don't mind the jump. The jump is fine. The bounce mechanic in Crash 1 works alright, I guess. It's harder than it needs to be. But, like, I'm fine with it. As long as they fix the hitbox so that, like, it's actually fair. Nobody wants to die unfairly. That's annoying as fuck. Not really, bro. I've just probably got like a ton of experience with Crash. I don't know. Pete might be like rusty when it comes to Crash 1 stuff. Because Crash 1 is something like I got pretty good muscle memory for. I just never did proper runs of it. I didn't build consistency. But like, I don't know. I did have 99 lives by like the end of Island 2. And that was without like repeating levels all the time, fucking grinding lives. Just cause like nothing could really kill me too much. Cause the game isn't super hard if you're someone that played Crash 1 a lot. Whereas Crash 2 just like doesn't work on a fundamental level, so it's hard even if you did play Crash 2 a lot. Like, fuck's sake. Yeah. I really like this strat. Like, even if the TNT doesn't get sniped, everything's fine. I like it. Better than invincibility. I'm supposed to glitch high over that guy. Like from before the pit. How did I fucking keep the mask through that? About being better at fucking video games, yeah, no. hate this slide jump. Like any jump where you just don't hold the button, it's like, yeah. It might as well just give you an instant death for like being stupid enough to not hold the jump. Like every time you tap X, it should kill Crash immediately, because it might as well. It's basically the effect it has. Like fuck's sake. Awesome. Okay. You know, I should just slide into that pit like in the original. I miss my masks. I wish they were here. Am I set up for the thing? I don't think so, but I'll go for it anyway. It's actually kind of precise. Kind of unfamiliar with how to set it up. You know, sometimes there's momentum to your jumps. Sometimes you stop dead in the air. It's kind of hard to fucking tell which one's gonna happen when you go for something. Just a little bit hard. That's the most annoying fucking thing. Like, you did it correct, but the fuck you anyway. Damn it. Damn it. Why is it that the pits in here are so easy to get out of, but the ones in Turtle Woods are just like, fuck you. I lost a little bit of time to my pits. Slippery climb is kind of annoying to deal with, but it's not super hard if you're patient. Yeah, what the hell is K-Kona? I have no idea what that is. Is that a BTTV emote? Because you should stop using BTTV. Oh wait, you're supposed to go on the left. Literally the opposite of the original. It's kind of hard to get these things into your head sometimes, because you sometimes sink 15,000 attempts into a video game. And it might be a little tough to get out of some stuff, you know? Like, that's a thing some people might do. Not naming any names. Why are you crouching? 13. Okay, same. Wow, I expected to land in the fucking span of this century. Like, seriously? Fuck. How dare I expect things from the game? Yeah, I don't know why people use BTTV other than like, yeah, it has a further reach than FFZ has. Like, for some reason FFZ is mostly a speedrunner thing from what it seems. For the most part. Not entirely, but like, it's like BTTV is just like used by the rest of Twitch. And it's like, why would you use this inferior thing that some idiot made? When FFZ has made it obsolete like 2 years ago. I don't know, FFC has everything BTTV has, except better and more. So it's like shit. Never heard of FSZ? Well, as I said, it's kind of specific to speedrunners. I don't really know why when it's literally just better. Shut up, shut up, shut up, thank you. Yeah, bro. Trihex made FFZ. Trust me. Talking about FFZ on GDQ, as they should. It's something that like all of Twitch should be fucking using. Like holy shit. I love that. Makes so much sense. That'll be our swag strat from here on out for all the bosses. You know, I'm surprised to not see Trihex on this Sane Trilogy thing, but maybe he's too busy with Mario Maker now. I don't know. Okay. That almost fucking shoved me off the fucking elevator. Dude, I love that camera. That camera is the best when it actually gives you that. Because you can perfectly control yourself. Can I survive this? For once. Oh my god, I did it. I saved a second despite the fact that my PB fucking dies here, I'm pretty sure. Not that that matters, right? Damn it. You're supposed to land on that and glitch high jump off of it. Oh, wait. Crushers aren't on ice anymore, so that's epic. Oh yeah, and if you go off of ice, your NSS immediately makes it so that, like, it returns you to no speed, so that's awesome. Bouncer box is cancer and it needs to be removed. Yeah, Ben, bet you didn't expect fucking snow go again. Fucking, yeah. Not quite snow biz yet. I love visiting Snow Go, like 700 times in a run. Because you can't just grab the red gem and have that warp you out as it, like, honestly should. Because it doesn't let you do anything else in the level. So if you already have the box gem, if you already have anything, it's like, awesome. Damn it. No, anyone? I don't think so. Did I? Did you have a question about Warp 4? If you're asking about the route and why it's shit, then yeah. Can't answer you on that one. I would assume it's about the route, and mine is shit. Awesome. You don't even need to lose a fucking anything there. You don't need to fucking hit those TNTs unless you do the fucking thing that I refuse to do. And the strat where you go fast and do a thing. This section would be so goddamn sick if I would ever manage to get it first try. Like, holy shit. Stop video game. Yeah, forgot. I almost just killed myself there with that normal jump. That would have been highly epic. Finally get a snow biz that isn't an embarrassment, and I love the hitboxes and the crushers. Like, I'm literally to the left of it, you can see it. You see these Wumpa? I see this Wumpa. I love that they totally exist. And they aren't just disappearing everywhere. Yeah, same. When you slide next to a box, it gives you 1 frame of sliding and then it immediately forces you into a crouch. Why does it do this? We don't fucking know, but it loves doing this. Sometimes your spin cuts through shit like paper, so this is actually like the scariest part in the run if you come in here maskless. And the only reason I came in here maskless was because a crusher took me out, despite the fact that I wasn't touching it. Like, you seriously have to gamble with this shit, and it's really annoying. Love losing that much time on Snowbiz bonus. For no particular reason. That's fine, right? It's not like I didn't have to wait there, actually. Why are you dropping in bits? Why does that still give you the electric thing? Like, does the nitro just like fucking not affect you for like 6 minutes? Rat. Yeah, Tallow, switching to Coco manually is a lot better in that one. So at least there's a reason for Coco to exist in at least one of the games. This one though, Coco doesn't do anything, so that's awesome. Can you even use running shoes in the warp room new? And like, I've heard this twice now, and it's like, what the fuck, man? You can't even use the running shoes in like Crash 2 in the warp room, and it's like, have people actually confirmed running shoes are even usable in Crash 3 in the warp room? This sure as fuck aren't usable in this game. Can't tell you that much. Ben said so, I would trust him because he actually has beat the game and everything. Okay, Ben didn't say shit, that's great. Can someone with 105 and no Coco unlocked, which is probably like none of you, just go and check this thing. Sword has 105 and he never played as Coco. I could ask him. Oh yeah, split. Already confirmed. Great. I guess you can always dump Coco. Yeah, with the thing. You don't even need the glitch, you can just go there and dump Coco. Fucking go in. Is it so hard to fucking play a video game? One day, they will all break. Yeah, Ben, those would be placeholders for stuff before they could actually make the real platforms. But thanks to how much effort went into not rushing this game, as they were assuring us they would not do, they never took out the placeholders. But yeah, I have personally seen the one at the end of Behaving, and it is fucking hilarious. Yeah, bro, it's not like you can literally write a list of levels that have these platforms and then go through the list and just add them because you had just fucking some placeholder bullshit. At least they had a placeholder. They could have had nothing in there as their placeholder. Like, that would have been fucking unacceptably bad. Was so good. But I don't know why Crash just stands here for a while. Like, you have no control. It's kind of annoying. Boring. No shoes in Crash 3 warp room at all. Well, that is good to know. Shut up, Cortex. Now fuck off. Really? Literal slowest path he could have taken. Forgot the body slam again. Damn it. Doesn't save time, so it doesn't matter, but damn it. I always expect a cutscene. Fuck's sake. The original, you can use all abilities except the bazooka in the warp room, and I think you can still use everything other than the bazooka, and I guess running shoes. Apparently there's some shit out of bounds that reacts to being hit, so it seems like bazooka was intended to be used in the warp room at one point, so it's like weird. But yeah, that's a thing. Gotta glitch high for that always, despite the fact that I really don't feel like I should. But it is mandatory. Do I have the lineup? Wow, I survived. Didn't lose my mask for fucking once. Hey, I bet you thought that it makes total sense to have the bounce to be that fucking short, but yeah. They seriously better fucking patch that. I think my D-pad is just as good as my fucking, like, PS1 fucking D-pad that I always use for running PS1 games. Just as good, it would seem. Because I was trying to point towards the fucking thing, the wall, and get that to happen, but no. Yeah, Ty, they respawn because they never blow up. I don't know, Parso. It's because they created another issue that they completely overlooked, because they were probably looking at speedruns as a way to tell, like, what do we need to patch? That's not a thing we did in the speedruns, because plants specifically made you not bounce. For that very reason. But they made plants just bounce you whenever you get hit, so it's like, well, you guys created an issue, so... Good job, guys. You can't go on the right path, but you can go on the one on the left, so it's kind of weird. bear is such a champion. It breaks like everything. I love it. Like the unbearable time trial is like my favorite fucking thing. Because the bear just destroys every fucking time crit. There's one time crit you need to get, and it's that checkpoint I just got. It turns into a 1 second time crit. Everything else is destroyed by the bear, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, why even bother, dude? I guess, sure. Fuck's sake. How does that damage you? Like, if they shoot, there seems to be like an explosive hitbox around them. Anyway, the time I wasted fucking making sure I get this mask is gonna save me more time than I lost, so, you know. If that wouldn't fucking happen, that's... I'm really debating hitting the fucking nitro detonator before the bonus. Like, you're supposed to be able to bring, like, maybe 2 masks out of Unbearable. The secret. Good slide spin. Okay, you can slide spin through there without dying. Yeah, just a reminder, a glitch high jump. Nitro killed me. To be fair, the nitro is on a platform. It is raised a little bit. To be fair, they shouldn't be fucking doing that with nitros. It is unfair. Losing any time or fucking dying to RNG is just like complete bullshit, and it should not happen. Uptime 2 hours and 5 minutes. If you're wondering about the runs timer, 44 minutes, 30 seconds. 32. 34. Yeah. The nitros did not bounce anywhere near as high as that. Not even close. So yeah, you'd be right to be like, oh, that seems wrong. Well, it is wrong. We should probably do Road to Ruin. You can actually bring masks out of that fucking level, so you could use that for sewer. My split say boar down for some reason, not bear. Different animal, you idiot. What was I thinking when I typed that? I have to wait on this guy because it's really fucking annoying to get past him. Because he's one of the few guys like that they put close enough to the ceiling where you can't fucking just cheat. I really want to avoid that. That shit specifically, you know? Happened to me in my PB as well, so it's like, yeah, well, shit. There's, like, every level in the game teaches you through fucking everything. Do not use anything other than the slide jump. And then this level comes along and it's like, well, every jump is worthless. Is that sensible? From here on out, these guys are gonna be easily killed or bypassed. Because they aren't hanging around low-hanging ceiling, you know? Sometimes it forces you into a crouch when you do that, sometimes it doesn't. That literally determines whether I live or die, because I'm expecting a slide jump coming out of, like, below those boxes. As such. Okay, I guess I'm going to stop. Because, oh my god, fucking fix the jump, holy shit. So fix the fucking hitboxes. Right now, I demand it, and everything I say should happen. On the surface, yes, these look faithful to the originals. Dig any deeper than that, and you will find no. No, they're not. So I was hoping to keep that max damage boost through here, but, you know. Okay, I'm a little bit slow. I can deal with being a little bit slow. I'm already losing time on this level. Because, you know, that's fun. You have to mash sometimes like so hard to get a fucking body slam out. Like you have to really, really, really try hard to get a fucking body slam sometimes. Fucking get over that. Idiot. Lost a good minute and a half, probably in that level. 2 minutes. An eternity? Something. All things considered, they did good with the remakes. But when you look at Crash 1 and compare it to the rest, it's pretty obvious that the rest got fucking rushed. Crash 1 is the only one that I feel is handled really well, whereas everything else is just super questionable. Oh yeah, I forgot to do bear down. Next. Too eager to do Road to Ruin, I guess. You know, I really appreciated that. No, that was not the stream, in case you're wondering. Like, I super appreciate that shit. It is literally the only reason why I did not just fucking make it. Hell. I forgot the jump is worthless. Somebody tested this jump and they were like, yeah, just put it in. It'll work in Crash 2. It doesn't fucking destroy everything. No. Yeah, sniped. Okay, good. I get to do a huge corner cut at the end. Timer is not on stream because, yeah, PS4 thing. You can't have fucking anything on your stream when you're streaming off of a PS4, which is boring. I do have an HD capture card on the way. Do not have it currently. But yeah, you can't have you can't have a timer on stream. I'm not getting the gem because I can get it in the time trial much faster. Because the jump and everything is just like, yeah. Couldn't do the corner cut because I was too busy avoiding flames. I can tell you the time, it is 52:31, 32, 33. So 52 minutes in, and I've got Bear Down left in this warp, and then Tiny. Whining so much, did I even say anything about anything? Like, yeah, the jump is shit. Which is why I tried to fix it every time I failed the jump. Like, the normal jump is shit compared to the original. There are videos about this making comparisons showing that the normal jump is shit. I spent literally years playing the Crash 2 thingy, that game. I did speedruns for it for ages. So I'm still thrown off by the fact that the normal jump doesn't do anything. It might as well not exist. Yeah, Pete. I should do that. But yeah, like, obviously it's my fuck up for not already being used to the normal jump here. But occasionally there are problems like that with the normal jump where I choose to use it when I probably shouldn't. Just because, like, in the originals you would use it quite a lot actually. And even then, didn't I say like 100 times, oh, I forgot, the normal jump is worthless? Doesn't the I forgot kind of imply fault? I don't know about the expected time to finish this game. That is not a split. I need to beat Tiny first. I have to skip some splits because I did the wrong route, but that's fine. I am whiny and experienced. That is a good thing to point out. I am more experienced with these games than the developers could ever be. Like, I know more about them, like, just straight up. The originals, that is, not these games. I wouldn't fucking know anything. It's been out for a week. So I've got more than enough things to complain about when it comes to accuracy. Like, the jumps just straight up aren't good enough. And the bouncing, no, the bouncing has been fucking... That argument has been killed to death, because the bouncing is an obvious issue that anyone can see in the, like, gameplay. Like, if you played these games, you noticed how fucking the bounce just makes you slow down in the air for no reason. So there's like nothing to really say about the bounce. Yeah, there are some people that can stream this with splits because they have HD capture devices. I don't have one. It's not like you need to stream this off the PS4. It's just kind of something I choose to do because it's the only option available to me right now. I do have an HD capture card on the way. Give it time. Okay. That's very okay RNG, I guess. Oh, we start the thing there. Dang. Better this than nothing. Yeah, because the speedrun is not the splits. The speedrun is not even the game. You can't do a speedrun with no timer, no footage. That's not really, like, it is a speedrun, but it ceases to exist after you've done it, so it's kind of pointless. The video itself is the speedrun. You are watching the speedrun. The splits have nothing to do with the speedrun. They're keeping track of time, and even the time kept, like, that fucking splits keep track of is fucking irrelevant. Just due to the fact that for all sorts of fun reasons we are removing the loading times, so I'll have to go back after I do the run to remove the loading times anyway, so it's like, yeah, I mean, the splits are just super irrelevant nowadays. At least these boxes don't randomly spawn bees and just hit you for hitting a box. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it still was in this game, like that fucking glitch? Like, it didn't even make sense in the original for it to exist. Let alone happen consistently. Awesome. Yes, it's more of a pain in the ass to remove the loading times. You are not wrong about that. But we want for the speediest man to be recognized as the speediest man, not the one with the most money so they can buy a PS4 Pro and save 4 seconds on every load screen. That is kind of a philosophy we've got going, as well as the fact that, like, we've come to that point in gaming where fucking that does break everything. Yes, good confirmation. During a run. Not like I should have checked that, like, earlier. And even then, like, I'm sure of it. It's just like I keep doubting that it will break all of that stack. Like, it will do it. I know for a fact that it will. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's fucking bullshit. The guy is dead. It should have no effect on me. Yeah, no. Yeah. But yeah, the speediest person is the speediest person. Don't pay to win in speedrunning, in my opinion. Plus the whole generation thing, everything is basically a fucking shit PC. The PS4 is just a bad PC. With the PS1 games, there's like a whole deal, like there's accurate emulation and stuff for those, so it's like, yeah. Or accurate enough. It's like a whole ordeal, I don't fucking care to explain the whole thing. Of this bonus. Look at this improvement to these bees, by the way. They don't even follow you here. Fucking thanks, guys. You fixed a lot of issues that would have, like, been relevant to us if you just increased the bee range to what it's supposed to be. Like, thanks a lot, actually. PS2s aren't that expensive, dude. It's like 30 euros. Yeah, ban that or banning Emu. Like, banning one or the other is like something that does fix these things, and people would most likely want to ban Emulator due to not being official hardware. It's either or. And yes, at one point or another in like the future, all this hardware will just cease to work. Like, yeah, that'll be a thing we have to fucking deal with. But like right now, who gives a shit? Because it's functional right now. You know what isn't functional? Spinning enemies. That's another thing they really need a fix for. No reason for that to be in the game. But you spin an enemy and it's like, no. You get a bounce. Fuck you. Maybe Pete, but what if someone else is? Like, I'll have fucking moved on once this shit stops working. It'll be a distant memory, but like, maybe someone will pick up this shit in the future, like fucking years from now. Who knows? Maybe speedrunning is a stupid fad that is already dying. Who knows? And yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be patched. But again, it's been a week. It'll take a bit of time to patch some of this shit. For now, I guess we'll just do our dumb speedruns with our dumb problems, then we complain about the fact that dumb things like that happen. Does this work? Outside of the time trial? It does indeed. It might be beneficial to actually death abuse right after you do that. Fuck you. Yeah, stuff like that. There's like no excuse. Fucking fix it. Seriously. If I'm on a platform, I shouldn't slide off. Where was the fucking box thing? But yeah, if I'm on a platform, I'm on a platform. It shouldn't have a mechanic to slide me off. That should not be a thing in the game. It is just... It wasn't in the original, it has no reason to be in this game either. I did not miss. By the rules of the Crash games, I did not miss. By the rules of this game, yes, I guess I missed. It's possible to not miss and still slide off. In the original, if you're on the platform, you're on the platform. You don't just slide off randomly. Yeah, but that would take effort that's just beyond everything. Missed the jump. No. It's not really how that works. I'm used to the old Crash games where either you got a jump or you didn't get a jump. That was it. You didn't slide off of shit. Everything worked really well in that regard. I think you just slide jump and spin that, but fuck it, whatever. Will I survive this? Let's find out. Oh my god, I survived it. I keep dying to that because the slide just hits the death trigger. I can bounce on the seal. And I guess it was there, I might as well. Wait, that gets blown up. What do I care? What the fuck do I care? Stupid idiot. I love it. Really? Sure. Whatever the game says, I guess. Fuck it. Dump the thing. Okay. Oh my god, I did something actually like remotely competently. Yet it was all slow, so it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, Pete, I don't know, like, I don't have any idea if the game has any actual, like, excuse to have deloading issues with the fucking fruit, like, honestly. Preparing to lose 7 hours in this level. God cycle? Hey, look at it, the god... Never mind. I was gonna say the god cycle that doesn't even, like, matter and isn't even hard. Then I got hit, and it's like, yeah, the god cycle that really doesn't matter. These things have annoying hitboxes now. It's just a thing I need to learn to deal with. And I guess it's nice for them to be more of a threat, but they're simultaneously more of a threat and less of a threat, which... that ain't okay, you know. Yeah, and people say everything's fine with these games. There's nothing that needs a fix. Why are you complaining? Because I just died because I was too stupid to go there, right? It's not like you need to be there to jump the bouncy boxes or anything. No. No, not at all. I am just too stupid to play these games. That's how it works, right? It's not like I'm perfectly capable of doing this, it's just that the game really wants me to not be able to. Now is when the skill comes in to play, and that's where I can be like, okay, I'm fucking shit, let's not do another spin bounce. I did it late, by the way, in case you're wondering what happened with that spin bounce. Seriously, like, why? You know what? I'm kind of feeling it, though. Nah, I guess. And yeah, I tried to learn the spin bounce for fucking ages. Doesn't make it any more consistent because I'm still shit at it. And it's still super hard. Okay, yeah, the normal jump, yeah. I get it already, video game. You don't need to show me. No, you don't need to show me at every turn exactly what is wrong with the normal jump, you know? So I died 3 times to Nitro RNG, and if you are seriously somebody who thinks that's not a problem, the Nitros, then yeah, fuck off. Like seriously, just stop being in this community of trash and Sane Trilogy. You don't really need to be here. We're working on contacting the developers directly about these issues. We're compiling a list of issues right now. We do have a contact over there. No problem with Nitros. Well, good to know that you are mentally challenged. What the fuck do I do here? Stay in it, right? Don't remember Nitro jumping at you in the original? It's because they didn't. The original Nitros had tiny little bounces that would never be high enough to hit you, even with the normal jump. In this one, they can hit you at the height of a slide jump, which is a genuine problem. It was only when Nitros were placed in stacks in the original that they had any sort of jumping power that actually managed to catch up to you and kill you. And that's actually a real problem. I have to fucking leave the level. I never thought that dying and digging it will actually have relevance in someone's life. But yeah, this thing's gonna have like an extra loading screen now. God damn it. Stop complaining. I mean, it's still annoying when it happens. But like, you'd think playtesters would catch that in fucking like QA. They'd be like, why are the Nitros killing me? Why are they hunting me down in the air? I played this as a kid. You got me to test this video game. What the fuck did you do to the Nitros? And they're like, no. Fucking release it. Activision is telling us to. And then they did it. Fuck's sake. Oh, right. Awesome. Love being good at this game. Really, I am, in fact, the best at this game. Fuck's sake. Because they just jump over the Nitro instead of doing fancy slide jumps. You mean the jump that is literally higher? Yeah, okay. You mean the jump that is literally higher compared to the normal jump that just, like, will get you killed if you try to do it over a Nitro? Because that doesn't exactly work. How the fuck did Bean do this? Apparently somehow that I don't understand. Fuck's sake. Hardest Bandicoot game. Crash 1 original, I think, casually still. Twinsanity is kind of hard, but I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up between Crash 1 and Twinsanity casually. As a speedrun, Crash 2 and Twinsanity are like the easy fucking top 2 at least. Crash 1 as a speedrun is like low tier, more or less, in terms of difficulty. I don't know, it's harder than Crash 3 speedrunning. So I don't know, it's kinda hard to say about these things. Casually, definitely Crash 1 and or Twinsanity. I love that the bees are a lot faster now. They actually feel like a threat, like something that can actually catch up to me. Whereas even in the original, when you were fucking walking, they would fucking never get to you. I mean, I guess sometimes they would, but I don't fucking have any memory of getting hit by a bee. Especially in the speedrun, they were just like a non-issue. The NSS would just leave them behind and they would never even pop up on your screen except at the end of like behaving or something. Okay, can I finally manage this? Fuck you! He always starts chasing you like really fast, so you always bounce on his head and it's like, yeah. But I want to use him to kill myself because this is super slow. Oh yeah, Taro. That's a fair point. I forgot that's a fix they made that I noticed in my casual playthrough. Fuck it, I guess. I just realized this might be faster because we removed the loading times. Otherwise this would be slow as hell, but like, fuck. I don't know. Experimental strats, imagine that. Hour and 21 minutes into the run, by the way. The people that complain about me complaining, oh fuck shit, oh my god, it doesn't pop you in the road to ruin, I wasted a lot of time there. Aaron lied to me. Anyway, yeah, the people complaining about me complaining are probably people that aren't like that knowledgeable on these games. They're not some people that actually like are really big fans of like the fucking Crash series in any way. There's just people that played the games and then just got the remasters and played those. Some probably didn't even play the remasters. Now there's gonna be like 2 extra loading screens I need to get rid of. Extra hit, thank you. 4 on that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. The people that don't get the complaints are like, oh, stop complaining, stop complaining. I just don't really give 2 shits about the Crash series, I imagine. This is like the casual audience, more or less. Like, it's fair to not like the complaining if you enjoyed the game, but it's like, it's my critical opinion of the game from the standpoint of somebody who played these more than you did. Just plain and simple. There are very few people on this planet that have put more time into Crash 2 than I have. Even for the Sane Trilogy Crash too, I've played this to completion every single day since release. Pretty much. Think about that. Just a man-child. Yeah, probably. That doesn't really change anything. That doesn't, like, devalue my opinion. It doesn't refute it. Sure. Whether or not that's true is irrelevant. Nah. Good RNG. There's a reason why I complain about everything. If there's a problem with it, I will bring it up. I am not going to be like, ha 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 ha. This thing isn't a problem. It's not a real problem that, you know, in the air, when you go over something on ice, you return to normal physics in the air. No, that's not a real issue. Like, no. If I have critique to give, I will give it. We've fucking gone far enough where we've gotten a fucking contact in the developers' little hideout, and we're gonna mail them a list. If the Nitros are gonna jump into me and kill me in the middle of gameplay, maybe I have every right to be like, oh, that's fucking bullshit, that's unfair, why did I die there? Because I'm trying to do a speedrun, I'm trying to go as fast as possible, and when something outside of my control kills me and stops me from going fast, maybe that's a little frustrating for me. Not as a speedrunner, but as somebody who has played video games for fucking ever now. Nobody wants to, like, lose in a game because the game decided that you are going to lose and or die now. Nobody likes that. And if you try to argue against that, then maybe you have a different stance on video games, but I would personally love to have fun with my games. And when my games just go like, oh, here's this random thing that just annoys you. Completely randomized thing. Maybe that's just like a bit too much sometimes, you know? And if you really disagree with that, then you're just, simply put, probably just a different kind of gamer that just doesn't care about anything, doesn't care about, like, issues in a video game or issues in gaming in general. You're just, like, highly casual audience, maybe. I don't know how these work, because I'm obviously not part of the general casual audience for anything. I am a literal edge case for these things, like... Nobody should ever expect these games to be, like, developed based on, like, what I would think about them. Obviously. Hate roguelikes? I don't really play them much. If in a roguelike there would be something that randomly kills you, then yeah, that's fucking bullshit. I would hate that. But seriously, like, if you come into the chat to be like, oh, you're just complaining about everything, first of all, you're wrong, and second of all, give me something that refutes my critique in one way or another, rather than just being like, oh, you're just complaining, because the nitros are a problem. The bouncing is a problem. I don't have much to say about anything else. The jump is just something I need to get fucking used to. That's just plain and simple. They're not gonna change that, because it's not a problem. But there are problems in this game, and it is fair to acknowledge that these things exist. Despite enjoying the game and enjoying playing this game, I'm not gonna be blind to the issues as a way to, like, I don't know, defend my purchase of the game, or whatever the fuck these people do that are just like, oh, complaining is illegal now. Like, no. Like, people are bringing in the reviews as, like, an argument sometimes. Like, oh, the reviewers said it was good. What if they didn't? Do they dictate your opinion or anyone else's? What if the reviewers hated these games? In fact, people were shitting on this one review that was 6 out of 10, and I feel like that's a perfect score to give this game. Because 6 out of 10 isn't a bad score, that's above average. Maybe in the mind of, like, the average fucking idiot these days, it just isn't, because, I don't know. I don't know how it gets used in games reviews, but like on a scale from 1 to 10, 6 out of 10 is like actually a decent score, like pretty average. Did good enough, but like what the fuck were you doing in these parts of the game, you know? And yeah, nobody invited you over to complain about my complaining, especially since there's not that much of it. Just because I have a critical opinion on some of the things in the game doesn't mean that, like, oh, I should shut up and leave Twitch forever, because, like, fuck off. I'm not silencing you, stop trying to silence me. Like, I could easily ban everyone with a dissenting opinion, but I'm not a complete fucking retard. I want to hear people's reasons as to why some of the things I say just aren't, like, fair. But like, everything I hear is just like, oh, you're just complaining, you just stop crying. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing in the stream? Am I having fun? Yeah! I'm about to have a lot of not fun, because I'm about to enter Rocket, wherein there's a lot of turning around. Every time you turn around, your controls get inverted. Not up and down, the left and right get inverted, which apparently people are just like... That's another thing people are just completely like glaring over, like, we don't... That's not an issue, just... It's fine that the thing controls like a piece of shit. No. No, it isn't. There's nothing fine about the fact that this thing literally turns to the wrong direction whenever you turn around, because they forgot to test it. That is not okay. If you are, like, it's fine that you enjoy these games. I encourage that because I enjoy these games. But if you are actively saying that these issues are non-issues, I'm just complaining, then you are literally part of the problem. One of the biggest problems in the gaming industry. You are the people that let these people get away with putting these kind of things into their video games. Rushing them out and not testing them properly. You are actively encouraging this with this kind of attitude. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You are literally part of the problem, ruining video games as a whole by having that kind of mentality. Like, it's okay, it's alright. Like, no, don't complain, that's not okay. Like, no. There's critique to give, I will give it. We are literally mailing a list to the developers, in case you're wondering. Just to state that again, so, yeah. If you seriously think that my critical opinion has anything to do with any of your enjoyment as well, then fucking... Since when has anyone's opinion stopped anyone from enjoying anything? Basically, there's no reason for anyone to be here to complain about complaining, you know? I'll play with timer when I get my HD capture card and I can have it on stream. Right now I'm 131 into the run. 131.50. You can critique anything that you enjoy wholly. Some of the things that I, like, fucking love, like, the best games in the fucking universe, in my opinion, I can still be like, yeah, but Final Fantasy VI was completely rushed. Like, look at the end game. What the fuck is the Hydon thing? Why is there a chest that eats coral? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Did they just cut everything out of there? Why is there an unfinished boss in the code? Why do you get the fucking Crusader Esper at the end of the game when there's nothing to use it on? Like, fucking... You can have critique about a thing that you enjoy as a whole. Nothing is perfect, and it's okay to recognize that. And nothing is also free from criticism. And that's okay, because everyone's still allowed to enjoy these things. It's not being negative, it's about not being fucking blind. Turning a blind eye to these things is literally part of the fucking problem. as I pointed out earlier. Oh, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, King, it's kinda dumb. Like, I'm here to judge any game I play fairly, because, like, I'm not going to be an idiot. Like, I refuse to be stupid enough to be like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore everything about it. Like, I might as well ignore all the good things about it, you know? I might as well ignore the fact that it's really fun to play, that, like, some of the things they got very accurate, that the level design seems to be, like, 1-to-1. I even played Crash 2 yesterday. I played Crash 2 yesterday to make a video on how fucked the bounce is, and I was, like, reminded by how impressively they managed to copy this level design despite the fucking different aspect ratio and, like, the different fucking, like, cameras in some levels. Like, the fucking water levels have a completely different camera angle. God damn it, dude. And it's like, there are good things in these games. And I'm not even ignoring them. I talk about them when I get to them. Like, I'm sure most people didn't hear me when I was talking about the tiny fight in Crash 3. It's completely improved in terms of everything. It's actually really nice. The cheese thing is a super nice touch. Throwing the tomatoes, that's a nice touch. I like that you can push Tiny's body around when he's dead. Like, fucking... There's neat little things they put here and there to make it different from the original in a good way. It's not an easy troll to complain about my complaining, it just gives me something to talk about, which... Sometimes these streams are sorely lacking in. There's not much to talk about in speedrunning unless, like, something goes wrong and you could just be like, oh, fuck me, you know? And that only lasts for, like, about 20 seconds. You can just fucking bitch about that. Or when something goes really well and you just want to be like, hey, yeah, boy. And then that goes away in about 5 seconds. I loved the slide I got. It was a really good slide. But, like, yeah, the chat gets filled with a lot of, like, people that just don't know the originals well at all and don't really know what the fuck is going on with any of this. And all they want to say is, like, stop complaining because I enjoy my video game. And it's like, it's alright to enjoy your video game, but it's not very well made. Even I enjoy it, and it's not very well made. I can acknowledge that. Instead of turning a blind eye to glaring issues, like some sort of fucking idiot. Like, I don't know what compels people to do that. As I've said 100 times, like, the only thing that really comes to mind is, like, defending your purchase of the game, because you put money into this. You don't want to think, oh, wait, I was an idiot for putting money into this, which nobody really is. Like, there's no reason to properly hate these games. They're well enough done. I guess that's a thing now. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Fucking love video games. And I still can't get up there. Yeah, that just happened. I am that good at video games. I thought there was a ledge, but whatever. It's not about what outweighs the positives, it's about, like, whether there are issues or not. Good jump. Wow. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, the whole crybaby thing is just like, you don't even know how to fucking talk. to people. If you think somebody complaining about things is just like being a crybaby, then like, fucking... Is that how you interact with human beings in your day-to-day life? They're like, oh my god, my lunch, it tastes like shit, there might be mold in it, and it's like, it's a perfectly good lunch. You prepared a good sandwich there, man. The mold, that's not a clearing issue at all. That's why you're being such a crybaby about it. Like, fucking... Okay. I was expecting to be dead, so I just sort of pressed buttons. It kind of happens when I die. Yeah, piston bonus is kind of hard nowadays. The original, it really wasn't too much of a deal. So I still struggle with this. It's a thing. And yes, the nitros can just do that, except harder. Nah, that's not gonna make it. The bounce is garbage. Break. I know, I just want people to recognize that when something has flaws, it's okay to point them out no matter how much you like it. Because that's not hating on a thing, that's... It goes all... Fuck it, it almost goes back to the whole hater thing, where it's like, fuck's sake. I thought haters were basically like dead, like fucking calling people that, or like... whatever, but this is basically the same thing. I am fucking dumb, but... It's basically the same fucking thing, and I thought that was just dead because people recognized how fucking stupid it is to just call someone a hater. I don't know. Well, King, this is what it turns to every time. It's not even because I complain, it's because people just come in to complain now. Like, I don't even need to say anything, it's just like they come in to fucking ruin themselves, and it's like, well, fucking, I don't care. Gives me something to talk about, which I never minded. It's always something I welcome, to a degree. There are barely any topics that I will... Fuck off. That I will fucking just outright censor in the chat. Or just, like, be like, no, can't talk. Like, literally, like, no topics. I could have made that if I'd gotten that. Haha, I am... shit. I could probably just jump in front of this guy instead of being a baby about it. What is speedrunning? How do you do it? Wait, what? Okay. Somehow I got a curl slide, which isn't supposed to be a thing that exists anymore. I don't particularly care what a bunch of stream monsters think, yeah. My opinion is my own, it's not supposed to affect anyone else or anyone else's in any fucking way, because that's not really how opinions work, for one. But it's like, if I have something to critique here, it's like, yeah. You know, green screen, you've gotten a lot of nothing out of that, so it's like... I would expect you to leave already, but like, I don't know. You people never just like go away. Usually it's like fucking awesome. The people that just post PJ Salt and Baby Rage over a stream, it's like they just leave. because obviously they're just like wasting time. Like you're persevering in it, that's admirable. Oh fucking god damn it. I turned my mind off and just played it like the original for a second, and a lot of good that did me. Fuck's sake. Yeah, well, extra cycle. I love waiting on these. I don't want to kill that tentacle. Why is it so easy to get... Oh wait, I forgot. Fuck. No, never mind. The cycles desync. The tentacle bot cycles are nothing like the fucking cycles for the pistons. They desynchronize. There's a point at which they become impossible. And I think this is just like half a cycle off from being impossible. In the time trial, it's a really easy cycle. But I guess like I'm waiting fucking one extra thing over the time trial. What am I doing? Other than being stupid as hell. Yeah, get fucked. Not that it saved me any time because this guy's still a thing. Jump off of that. I have not tried playing blindfolded, and I don't think I'd want to. I'm like barely alright at these games. It wouldn't help to take my sight away. Even the originals I'm really fucking shit at. Couldn't fucking do anything blindfolded. Fuck off. Nice time loss. Piston anyway lost me like a bunch of times, so yeah. Hour and 46 minutes. You don't need to tell him to fucking stop embarrassing himself. It's this easy. Wow, he suddenly stopped. Oh my god, I just silenced someone part of the debate. Oh god, I'm a hypocrite. You know, those people don't really count in my rules of generally allowing anyone to talk about anything in the chat. How much loading? A lot. I don't care if he joins with another account. They're like fucking piss easy to ban. You click once. There's only a few tricks in here that aren't in the originals. Obviously the running shoes give you some. Guess you're wondering, yes, this boss is the same as the original. You just need to figure it out. Like he dies here, just like in the original. Ah, fuck you, I saw the prompt. And you guys could see the prompt too, like fucking, you should be dead.
You have last of me, crafty Bandicoot.
Yeah, tricks that aren't in the original. Nothing really comes to mind. There's a body slam thing you can do that makes you fucking... gives you full control in the body slam so you can actually move fast during it. It's kind of weird. There's a thing in Crash 3 that allows you to fucking go super fast. That's a new tech, like a movement tech. If you tornado spin, if you slide into a tornado spin rather, as soon as you land from it after jumping, you will gain a massive boost. So if you jump upwards onto a thing with a slide tornado spin, you get like a fucking massive speed boost. In the original, I'm not sure what they were thinking with Cortex's fight. Like, I don't know, maybe they liked the jetpack, maybe they thought there wasn't enough of it. Fucking 2 levels in one warp room. I don't know. Yeah, basically done with the game. Now it's time for the time trial grind. I love this part. It's the part where you actually go fast. Bet you didn't think there was a part like that in this game. No. Sick jukes. Can I make it? Yeah, I can. This is fine. Told you it's fine. Fuck it. Take damage, I don't care. I tried to slide spin into the water because I saw that it was on. Timer is at 150, basically telling us more about the fact that you can easily sub 2 in a 100% run. 102 no, though, no. And yeah, 102% requires just like fucking a relic here and there for everything. You need gold relics at least to get 102% in Crash 1 and 2. Sapphires give you 101, so you get this idea when you get every relic and some of them are sapphire, like what if I get all golds, because that was a thing in the originals. And then it gives you an extra percent, and that is the full completion. 102%, you cannot go higher. Dude, I would like that, maybe. Fine with that. Whatever gets me through there, you know? 101, ha 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 ha. Good jokes. The funny thing about 101 is that like it would actually change nothing. It doesn't open up any new one cycles or anything. It's pretty epic. Actually, no, it would do sooner or later. It would do sooner or later. Yeah, I bet it would. It would make sooner or later doable, I guess. But I don't know if that would really affect it much. I don't know, really. And yeah, Pete, if it would, then obviously the route would be much different. Yeah, 100% is the same as ever, but like the extra percentage, like still means... It still means that it's full completion to get the relics, so as a speedrun, like you'd fucking do 102% because it's full completion. Like it doesn't particularly matter that... Fuck you. That it's just extra shit. It's still like full completion. That's why people don't run like fucking Crash 3 100%. Like that's not a thing. Love waiting on cycles like some sort of idiot. Why did I hesitate? I should have just gone for it if I'm gonna go for anything. Damn it. I would prefer if you were quiet and gave me that mask also. Fucking why? Oh, awesome. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to survive that crusher because I'm not sure if they changed it from the original. I've not seen it kill me yet, so I assume maybe? Like in the original, that crusher would just go. Like your fucking iframes were not enough. In case you're wondering, yes, that's a... God fucking... Again? Just like fucking yesterday. God fucking damn it, dude. I'm gonna stop sliding off of those because the game really fucking hates you for sliding on them. But yeah, in the original, the crusher would get you because fucking invincibility frames, And yeah, the rollers, at the end, they're fucking desynced, if you noticed. They're always desynced. But in case you're wondering, no, I didn't just slide into the pit for fun, it just fucking eats your jump for some reason sometimes. Fuck. By far the most annoying thing about this game, they kept from the original. There's like 16 mechanics to kill you. Because you tried to do a jump that they didn't really want you to do. It's supposed to be just like a catch-all thing to get like all the unintended jumps out, so you don't do jumps that are just like blatantly not doable. But it's like, it kills you more often on like fucking intended things than anything. I don't know, maybe that crusher, since like every time I go there it seems to be the same thing. Like it crushes as soon as I get past it. Maybe it's fine to do everything with that, I don't know. I think I'm still gonna like save time over my fucking thing yesterday, because I only died 100 times yesterday, you know? Completely desynchronized. No extended sliding. No. The gold relic here is 2 minutes, so that makes sense. Can't glitch hide that metal box part, that would make sense. You're thinking in terms of things that make sense. You are on the right track, but the game is not, so yeah, no. Not allowed. Yeah, that's by far the easiest platinum relic in the game. Some of them are actually kind of challenging, like some of them I didn't just get first try through the level. Like most of them I got first try when I just did the time trial. Crash 1 though, they made some insanely hard fucking plat relics in that. They did consider that the death route is faster because like it's always been fast. They should have fucking known that. Like, I don't know. Don't lag. I mean, you can kill me too, I don't care. Heavy Snick. What the fuck was that? And yeah, that lizard likes doing that. Extended slide. That was not the stream, in case you're wondering again. So that would be why I died to that. I think I'm gonna have to kill this strat, like never do it, because like... this seems to happen every time on the first visit to Ruination. Why didn't I even go for the mask anyway? Yeah, I don't know if High Road is as big of an issue as people make it out to be. I didn't have much trouble with it. All I think about High Road is that they should honestly fix bounce mechanics to make it like actually playable for the people that haven't put up 1,000 hours into the game. Because like my personal opinion of how hard High Road is completely skewed, because that is a game I did pick up for speedrunning. I know how to play it very well. Not well enough to speedrun it at a competitive level, but fairly fucking well. They need to fix the bouncing thing. They need to completely take it out. It has fucking no reason to be in the game. But I feel like High Road is almost otherwise okay. Like, yeah, the hitboxes are kind of shit, but I don't think they can do much about that. Like, it would take a lot to fix everything's hitbox. So I feel like the bouncing thing, like removing the bounce mechanic, would honestly just be the most help for everyone. I don't need a mask. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I am destined to die now. Guess it's time to go for the safety mask. Haha. there's a lot of hate for this game, quote unquote, that's valid and a lot that's not valid. It's mostly the people that have been like playing the originals recently and the people that are really passionate about the series that would notice some of the glaring flaws of how things do not work anymore. In fact, I have a tweet that I should just point people to, and that should tell them everything they need to know about what is the most fucking glaring issue in these games and what really needs a fix. Otherwise, yes, it is fairly faithful, but it has been rushed. And people don't like that, generally speaking. Most people would like their video game finished before it comes out. We know it's rushed because there's a bunch of things in here that are emblematic of that. And, you know, if you go to the end of the behaving secret route, there is a bonus platform there as a placeholder because they forgot to put the right thing in there. Good job. Me for dying to that. That thing that's supposed to be incapable of killing you. I am good. There's a lot to criticize here, but it's not enough to say that the games are shit or games are bad. They're rushed. So were the originals. That's not an argument to make, but still, like, consider that still. It doesn't make it alright, but like, still, it's a thing that fucking happens to every game these days. And even back in the day, the originals, they were rushed, except the first one. I don't know, Ben. Words. They always escape me. Awesome. But these are fine games. I enjoy them. Most people enjoy them. Yeah, Witcher 3, they fucking CD Projekt Red is like the best company out there these days. And it's really sad that there's like this one company that's like, we are making an example with our AAA games, and everyone else is like, yeah, whatever. It's like CD Projekt Red, like, their stance on everything is fantastic. They don't rush their shit that much. They take their time with the fucking video games. They make quality fucking products. Even their stance on pirating is just like, yeah, whatever, just take your video games. How about you buy them on our Steam sale for literally less than $1? Because, like, fuck it. And yeah, Witcher 3 is enough of a fucking, like, it's a huge fucking game. So, of course, there's gonna be, you know, glitches here and there. It's the same thing that Bethesda games suffer from, except those games are just, like, hilarious when it comes to the glitches. And the amount of them. And I am shit. Damn it. Hello? I'm inside the guy. Why is my spin not killing him? For a fucking time, dude. That mask is not something I necessarily need. This is though. You don't even need invincibility here, but it allows you to do this. Just a little fast. Damn it. That would be the world record time trial strats for that. And yeah, every game has issues. This does not excuse every other game from having these issues. Everyone should have their own standard of quality that isn't based on everyone else's in the industry. Like, we've come to a point where everyone looks at everyone else and it's like, well, they're rushing their games. This is okay. And everyone has this mentality. Like, all the big publishers push for this kind of shit because they know that, like, a majority of the consumers are brain-dead idiots that will buy anything. and it's a real problem with both the industry and the community. Just like gamers in general. It's just really annoying, you know? I don't know if we're gonna get out of this shit, you know? Because it seems like the publishers can do whatever the fuck they feel like. They can get away with anything at this point. Like, they've even fucking shoved microtransactions into fucking full games at this point, and like... There's no signs of that stopping. It's just kind of fucking... It's just fucked up. I don't want video games to devolve into that. That's why I don't play mobile games, because fuck, why would I? You know, you can charge jump. I think I did that in my PB too. Just failed to charge jump. Yeah, people are too bad at voting with their wallets. There's one thing that people need to stop doing. They need to stop pre-ordering games. Like, yeah, I know you want your game literally on release day, but pre-ordering is kind of bad because people, like, the big publishers try to sell you games based on trailers, and they're trying to rake in all the pre-orders that they can. And then when the game comes out and it's unfinished, sometimes nearly unplayable, like, they don't care about the reputation they just lost, because they just made $1 billion. Like, EA has been practicing this shit for fucking years. Like, fucking Mass Effect Andromeda, that was EA, right? Think about that game. Just like, think about that game. They saw that game and they went, okay, put it out. Anyone with eyeballs can see that that game did not spend its required time in the oven. It came out a raw mess. It is just... No. No. Don't pre-order stuff just because you're hyped. I know you want the game right the fuck then and there. You are most likely going to get the unfinished thing, especially from the big publishers. I've pre-ordered 3 games ever. 3 ever. Dark Souls 2. Slight mistake, but that game was so fucking good that, like, I don't even know, man. This fucking game had nothing to do with, like, what I was gonna think about it or what I was gonna fucking do with it. I was just gonna fucking play it anyway. Persona 5, I have so much fucking trust in Atlas that, like, there was no way in fucking hell that I would not do that. Like, you need to be able to have that kind of trust in the company to pre-order, and if you seriously trust Activision or EA to do anything, then, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I am fucking retarded. GTA 5 was fine, but whenever it comes to anything with GTA Online, it's like, no. Fine is not something that I would use to describe the situation. I can understand one thing. When on release the servers were completely fucked, it was impossible to play for like 2 days. There was so much hype surrounding that I wasn't really even expecting it to fucking have anything. However, later on, remember heists? Remember how those came out? Yeah, those totally came out exactly when they were supposed to come out. Guys, don't worry, we're making heists. They're coming out. And then they came out and it was like, okay. Everyone had stopped playing the fucking game already. You know? It's just... And then the whole fucking microtransactions thing, like, it's really dumb. Then they had this weird stance on modding where they were like, okay, fuck modders, we're gonna just be like, no. And then everyone fucking bombed the game with fucking negative reviews on Steam, and it was hilarious. Because that's what people should do. Protest against fucking shitty company behavior. You don't have to take the shit from corporate. You're the consumer. You are the reason corporate exists. You give them money. You give them their fucking life juices so that they can fucking make their video games bad. Just always remember that. If enough people have fucking the balls to actually protest this shit or boycott this shit, then like, it will make a difference. There will actually be stuff happening. Because I think fucking Rockstar backpedaled the shit out of the fucking modding deal. Because they should have. That's fucking stupid. You're going against, like, one of the things people love to do with the GTA the most. It was an extended slide that just, like, kept me up against the thing. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, Assassin's Creed. They ruined that. That was one of my favorite, like, new IPs of the last generation. It was like... Assassin's Creed 1, but then they were showing stuff of Assassin's Creed 2, and I was just like, okay, I'm hard, let's go. That game was like one of my favorite games of the entire generation. Brotherhood was a little bit too much of the same. They were capitalizing on the Ezio thing, and like people were wanting Rome, so they made Rome. Like, people wanted to explore Rome, so they made that for the next game, and it was a spin-off too. It wasn't like the next fucking game in the series. Oh wait, it was. That doesn't matter. It was still a good game. Revelations, why the fuck did that exist? Assassin's Creed 3 was just like fucking And Assassin's Creed 4 is like the fucking best, but after that, something happened. They probably ran out of ideas, so all the games ended up just being bland, fucking like reskins of previous stuff. And like, they were all fucking unfinished garbage. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 wasn't something I was a huge fan of. Connor can suck a dick, honestly. Fucking what was his stupid name? Ratan Hatek? I fucking know. Something stupid, I bet. Dude, you shouldn't have stopped at AC3. Stop at AC4 because it's the best Assassin's Creed game. Like, I was so hopeful after that, like, oh my god, they did something good with the sequel. They took the good parts of 3, which was the naval battle shit. They made that into a whole mechanic. They made it like a whole huge part of the game. Fucking like, they took community input. They were listening. Oh, fans want this, fans want that. Then they stopped entirely with the like listening to fans thing after 4. They started pumping that shit out like it was Call of Duty, and it's like really upsetting. Yeah, Brotherhood was alright, I guess. I didn't like it as much as most people did. Or appeared to, at least. Like, maybe it just wasn't my thing. I'm not getting this, aren't I? Fucking English language. Nice! Fuck you. It's barely gold. I'm good. Slide in the mud. You just slide spin into it. It's just like fucking free. Ah, Star Wars. I know nothing of Star Wars. I refuse to get into it because it doesn't seem good, and I feel like people are just gonna be like, "What the fuck? You don't think Star Wars is good?" But yeah, I don't want to even get into it because it's just gonna be like, oh, another popular thing I can just dislike for no reason. Like I already have enough hate for everything Nintendo does, but that's something I can fucking revel in because, like, holy shit, Nintendo fans and their fucking religion of Nintendo. No, Nintendo has been a lot better lately. So I don't actually have any right to be shitting on them. They're making new IPs, holy shit. Like, I don't know, ARMS looks fucking dumb. I was never a fan of Splatoon or whatever the fuck that was. But you know what? They were doing something. And that counts. Because like my main thing is like, okay, they're keeping their literally keeping their whole company afloat with Mario and Zelda. Which, it's not really the case anymore. And even then, like, they're doing different stuff with their fucking Mario and Zelda games. Mario not as much as Zelda, but like, they're doing stuff. Like, Breath of the Wild seems like a game I'd actually be interested in, despite my fucking very, very weird hatred of Ocarina of Time and everything that spawns. The whole thing with the fucking Ocarina of Time is just like, I don't know how that's a game that got to be like considered the literal greatest game of all time, you know? I just don't get it, really. Maybe that's just me. I played it for a good couple of hours, I just don't know, man. Wii U emulator, what the fuck? They couldn't even figure out an Xbox emulator, and there's a Wii U emulator out there? What the hell? Majora's, it looks interesting, but it's like more of Ocarina, so I'm just like, fuck. Because it seems like thematically far more interesting to me. I don't know, like, it's just, Ocarina of Time ruined everything for me, Zelda-wise. I did play Link to the Past, and I played it a lot more than Ocarina. But like, that was just me trying for so long to find what is so special about Zelda, and sorry, I could not. Maybe it's just not for me. The weird things, I don't mind that game genre. Like, at all. Maybe that's just me being dumb. Who knows? Maybe it is. Why are you coming to a stream to tell the streamer to just shut up? That's probably not gonna happen. Disrespecting. What am I disrespecting? I think I'm articulating my points fairly well and being like, yeah, some of these things are probably just like, I don't get it. I don't know. There's one thing I'm 100% sure of, and it's the fact that Ocarina of Time is just fucking not the best game of all time. Like, that is just fucking nonsense. Neither is SM64. Nothing on the Nintendo 64 is the greatest game of all time. For that matter, nothing on the PS1 is the greatest game of all time. You might be able to find the greatest game of all time on the PS2, but even that I'm unsure about. It's fucking impossible to say, for one. For two, even if I were forced to be like, okay, think about one, I would probably think of the wrong one, you know? Like, my general go-to is Final Fantasy VI, and that's not even that good of a game in the grand scheme of things. Like, oh fucking really? In a run? Fuck's sake. Well, now we wait. Who is this retard? Some guy. I have no credentials of any kind. That's what you're asking. I'm literally someone who's played video games all his life. Have quite the amount of knowledge on these fucking things, and more than enough experience. Beyond that, credentials? No. I'm a literal nobody. Oh yeah, these... they fucking ruined these boxes. Well, they didn't ruin them, they just kind of fucked up. You can't hit them with a normal jump, which is weird. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Like, some people are gonna hold that opinion. Final Fantasy games aren't that good. It's just, I don't know. Final Fantasy VI for me represents everything that is good about a video game for me. But it's obviously in a specific genre. That would be RPGs. Platforming games would be a whole other deal. You can't really even compare, so I'd have to come up with a greatest platforming game. And a greatest, like, shooter game, and like, a fucking... well, that's Metal Gear, but... you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just my nostalgic nonsense getting in the way. Probably not. There's just no way to say what is the greatest game of all time. It depends on the person. For me, it's Final Fantasy VI for all the things that it represents as just being Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, you can say Metallica is the greatest band ever, and like, I can be like, no. But like, there's one way you can do it, and you can be like, point to numbers and reviews and like, oh, Metallica brings in like crowds of billions. Like, clearly they're the best. Like, you can always make that kind of argument. Like, if you go to Wikipedia right now and you look it up, according to Wikipedia, statistically, Ocarina of Time is literally the greatest game ever made because it has made the most appearances on top lists of greatest games of all time. And by that metric, it is literally the greatest game of all time. You can bring in numbers like that, but you can't use them for anything. The funny thing about statistics is that you can use them to like extrapolate, you can kind of make shit up based on them. You cannot draw a conclusion from numbers like that. It doesn't give you information. That's not exactly hard science, you know, when you point to statistics and go, but this thing... That's kind of annoying with how much people use statistics these days. It's like, yeah, you can make a point with that, but it's not like exactly like a fucking proven scientific point and fact, and it's like, eh. But in some cases, like, statistics are the best thing we've got available. It's just not empirical evidence of anything. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too intellectual for my own fucking good. Just pretending to have a brain inside here somewhere. Clearly I don't, because I can't stop body slamming fucking for no reason. I don't know. Fuck. Lee. Yes. Dude, nice, I didn't even die and I lost 7 seconds. I'm not gonna do speedruns with Crash 1. I'm a Crash 2 person. I might touch upon Crash 3 if it ever gets into stages of being not shit, you know. I run the original Crash 3 a lot. And the Crash 2 thingies every now and then, sure. I never ran Crash 1, like, too actively. I did learn the speedrun, I know how to do it. But I'm not particularly interested in playing that. Even in the remasters. I guess always I'm Crash 2 and Crash 3 guy. If they remake Twin Sanity, I'll run that. Because that's another game I actively run. It's actually a decent run. Probably a good idea to point that out at this point. Oh my god, I did something half decent for once in my life. Yeah, God, that's always the thing. Like, I try to have a reasonable discussion, always. I try to, at least. Sometimes it, like, especially in Twitch chat, it's just fucking, it ends up as yelling. Oh, you wanna purge me? That's awesome. Why are you here? What is this seedy Mexican? And his seedy ways. You know what? It would be super easy to just ban him, but like, I want to hear him out on this. Beatles and MJ. Michael Jackson may be the king of pop, but I don't know, man. It's not that great. I prefer ABBA in terms of great pop, you know? And therein lies the argument. What if I prefer this thing? Does that make it the greatest then? Well, no. Fucking Beatles. I was never a fan of the Beatles. Their music's alright, but I was just never a fan, you know? They're not bad or terrible in any way, it's just I'm not a fan. Shit happens, yo. Did it ban? I haven't noticed. Like, ABBA has consistently played on the radio for the past fucking 15 years here, so it's like, yeah, I mean... And that's as far back as I can remember, so... Shit. Anthrax is the best band. Dude, it's not even the best band in the Big Four. How can it be the best band? Wanna get into music arguments? I do. Anthrax is like, it's kind of like, it's Slayer and Anthrax is just like, Metallica and Megadeth. I would pick Megadeth, but like, Metallica has merits. In terms of the Big Four anyway, yes, I guess. But it doesn't matter because you should be bringing in shit like Exodus. Where's Exodus, man? I need to listen to more Exodus. I'm lazy. don't know. Music is a weird thing. You just get like fucking such a range of opinions. So, for some reason, despite the fact that like it's opinions, everyone has their opinion. Like some people just don't recognize that, and it gets really heated in music debates sometimes. And it's like, yeah, I mean, just share what you like listening to. Because everyone likes some different thing, and no one's gonna have the same exact tastes. Oh my god, this is actually dumb. I've gotten to a point where I just listen to everything in music. I don't go out of my way to listen to some things because I'm not a huge fan of some genres. I am not exactly a rap guy, but like, I don't know. It's just something that comes with actually playing music. Like, you just start listening to everything to get like an influence of like fucking everything, you know? Okay, what did they do to make this sound good? What did they do to make this sound good? You know? Like in different genres. There's always different things that they use to sound good. The usual rule of music does still persevere through some of that, where it's just like use this thing, you stay in C major, people like that. But there's always different tricks. A lot of metal likes to stay in that comfortable E because of the guitar for one, and for two, it just sounds better, you know, for metal. I am retardation. Damn it. You might be wondering if this matters. Well, you can probably see the fucking pits yourself, so yeah. They didn't exactly try to make it so that those are invisible. I didn't even touch the gem at any point. What instrument? I have played guitar for a good 9 years. I just kicked it because I care about my instruments. Darkness of my soul. Dark Souls. The game's like Dark Souls because they're darkness. There's darkness in Dark Souls. I am 2 hours and 37 minutes into the run, by the way. I haven't really updated everyone on that for a good while, but hey. I'm also 21 minutes ahead, and yeah, that's a thing. Don't worry about it. It's world record pace, imagine that. World record for a fucking category where there's one run. Well, 2 runs, since I guess I've done a run, but I've never removed the load, so it doesn't actually count as a run yet. Because I figured I could do a lot better, and I guess this is alright. I mean, it's world record, so I already have to, like, expend the effort. Because, I mean, otherwise it would be just fucking stupid, lazy shit. Okay, hello there, friend. Why are you here? I keep spinning really early to get rid of that rat, and it's working super well. I hate this shit. It's time to get good. I thought I fucking established you can actually slide onto those guys. I don't know what really just happened. It might be that I got caught by the sliding animation starting, because like it doesn't put you into a slide immediately. Unlike the originals, it just gives you an animation at first. Oh my god, I fucking... I wanna die. This is like a super short time trial too. Like, fuck's sake. I think the game wants me to bounce on this rat over the nitros, but it's like, fuck you. Do you really think I trust the bounce? You fuck. Okay, hello, welcome, thank you. Where are you at? Okay. I can deal with that. Haha. Haha, that's relevant, right? Early access is a bit of a mixed bag, honestly, because for one, you get some really good alpha testing from a community of people that are paying you to alpha test your fucking video game, which is just like questionable a bit, but like it's people's money. They can fucking buy their unfinished video game all they want. It's great, but like how many of these games actually fully come out at any point? Like people are selling their unfinished product, like they are advertising it as unfinished, so I guess it's alright. It's like people would know that it's unfinished. It's not like, oh, we didn't bother to fucking make our video game. Like, no, it's like, okay, this is early access. It's not gonna be a finished product. It's literally like a 0.1 fucking alpha test. Like, fucking people can do whatever they fucking want with that kind of shit, but I don't know. How many of these games actually get finished, you know? That's really just the problem. Did Ark ever get finished? Because it's on PS4 now and everything, so I think that's like one of the few that actually did get finished and everything properly. Like, a lot of early access games just not lazy, but it's like it's easy to take the money from people before you've even finished the game and have them test it for you without having to hire a QA team. I don't know. Oh. They were just about to come up, in case you don't know. Now they're gonna stay down there. Fucking momentum, dude. I just want to land on the rock. You can do that. There. Told you. You fucking... And yes, you have to do that. I'm not just forgetting things. You cannot jump onto that. For all we know, anyway. Maybe there's a way around the invisible wall. Maybe there isn't. Okay, hello, thank you. Awesome. Do you mind? Ark gets a full release. Congratulations to them. Actually having an early access thing become a full thing. I don't know, I feel like the early access thing is like, it's a little bit like Minecraft, like how that started out. Like Minecraft was just fucking... When did they start selling Minecraft? Was it during, like, somewhere in the beta? I don't fucking know. I didn't get into Minecraft at any point. really, like, I played it, I own it. It's like, I played it for the standard amount that anyone would play without being invested in it anyway. Fucking just... Oh my god, fuck you off and die. Had to buy the alpha. Awesome. So yeah, basically, Minecraft was early access. Anna. Minecraft's alright, but it's completely ruined by the community. I would prefer not to play a video game with a bunch of 7-year-olds. I'm sorry for my ageism, but like, yeah, no. It's the same reason GTA Online is like a fucking pain to get through, because little kids think GTA is super cool. And you end up with a bunch of little kids fucking playing GTA now. They go into the online and they're just like super obnoxious. Oh my god, I hate this shit. Type of games? I play fucking anything and everything. There are some things I just straight up don't really care much for, and that's like driving games. Like, I don't really get it, I guess. Maybe it's because I don't give two shits about cars in the first place. Fucking really, why would you not land on that? Hey Ricky and hey April, yeah. Never got 420 viewers during a 420 though, so rip. Driving games, strategy games, I just haven't gotten into those, so I guess that's that. But like driving games, I just kind of boring. Maybe that's just me. Like I don't mind the driving in like GTA and stuff. Like I like it. It's nice. It's like a full-on driving only video game. What am I, a casual? Okay, I stopped being a huge retard. Yeah, I'll just play whatever video game. I don't really mind. I'm not that picky about them, it just has to be a good game. And even then, my standards for a good game that I can enjoy are fucking low. I do have a general preference for, like, RPGs. Especially Japanese RPGs, because fucking why not? General Japanese stuff tends to be very, very good, story-wise. That's generally my favorite thing about video games, but I'll play anything. Like, I'll play Danganronpa or Call of Duty, I don't care, I'll pick either. Like, fucking... I know that's not exactly a vast fucking... range, but still. Just to give an idea. Like, I'll play dumb weeb shit. I don't care. I'll play casual shooter video game. That's nice. MOBAs? Nah. Too much time to get into. FF14. Dude, I just have no faith in FF14. On top of the fact that I don't really like MMOs anymore. Like, I'm sure it's good now. But like the fact that they had to fucking apologize for how shit their first attempt at it was. Didn't inspire confidence in me at any fucking point. I don't know if they're gonna patch hitboxes. They might patch the bouncing. The bouncing is a real issue that everyone's noticed. Hitboxes are just gonna stay as they are because, like, that's too much effort, probably. Dude, fighting games are fine. Like, I like fighting games. They do take a lot of time to get good at, but, like, as a casual thing, like, they're fine. I'm only really good at Tekken, and even then, like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm fucking utter garbage. And I still need to get Tekken 7 to see really how good I am. I had a good 40% win rate with, like, the short amount of time I spent in the online of Tekken Tag 2, which is super good, right? Haha, no. I'm shit. But fucking yeah, I am shit. Holy. Okay. Stream Tekken, no. Maybe if I get 7. Which really I should. Like, I don't know. Obviously I don't get that much time to put into Tekken, like, as a fucking full-on hobby, like, get to be the most amazing video gamer ever for that, because, like, speedrunning, fucking playing guitar, like, yeah, shit takes a lot of my time. I can't have, like, several hobbies where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be the best ever here. And then fail to do that because it's never a viable goal. But still, I'll try. Can you make this? No. Worth the wait, because at the end here, get to go through this. If you can manage that without the mask, but, like, I can't. Never play as Coco. It loses time to go to Coco. Hours and 52 minutes in. Yeah, Ben, a lot of people have that experience. Like, you get your fucking ass stomped if you go online on Tekken without, like, really practicing and understanding mechanics. I got into speedrunning just because I fucking wanted to play video games more. I don't know. It seemed fun. I watched a Twinsanity 100% run and I was like, wait, you can speedrun a game and you can complete it? Because, like, any percent never really, like, it was cool. I didn't care for it, but it was cool. Like, full completion was like, oh wait, that's a thing people, like, do and keep track of? I could get into that. And then I ruined Crash 2 for most people. So that's that story. Nah, I didn't do that alone, but I did ruin Crash 2 for some people. Me and a bunch of others were like, okay, how do we really speedrun this game? As in, like, speed, you know? And then the strats we made were just, like, too fucking hard. Everything required insane amounts of zigzag, and it's like, yeah, well, time for half the community to quit. I don't know, optimization brings that sometimes for less known video games. Like SM64, you could optimize that to an insane degree and you'll still have like 100 people play it. I was just like, I was fucking dead there. There's like nothing else. Nothing to do. If I'm stuck in a crouch under the electric thing, like, either I try to crawl out of it or... I don't know. Fuck me. Yeah, I don't know. Speedrunning is fun. It's fun if you can handle the fact that, like, sometimes you will not end up as the best. Just, like, play the game however you want. For me personally, like, it's hardly an issue ever when my general mentality for speedrunning is go fucking fast. Like, you can make the argument that I've stuck to the Crash series, so of course I'm gonna have success there, but, like, I don't know. I've branched out here and there and I've got pretty good speedrunning credentials. What the fuck are you doing, game? Yeah, I should improve Guardian's Crusade. I was routing all toys at one point. But fuck me, dude. It's gonna be a long run to do. And an annoying one at that, because it doesn't really let you do anything fun in it. It's just more of the same, really. So it's like... any percent is already kind of boring for that. It's just an RNG fest, like you just hope you win against every boss. Because I'm so good at routing JRPGs, like the strat is hope to win. And that's exactly what my run does. It just goes to a boss and just... I throw up whatever I can, and I just hope that I win. Amazing. Hello? Damn it. Timer is at 2:56:29. So a bit under 3 hours still. Are we having a good old misogyny debate? You know, I heard that there's 72 genders, not 5. This is like the dumbest topic ever for like anyone to take part in. I'll go grab Barrett whenever I remember to grab Barrett, because clearly my splits are pointing at Barrett. Fuck me. I didn't trust that. I probably should have. I had no real reason to not trust it. Okay. I tried. An effort was made. That's how good the normal jump is. Like, the tiniest little things become impossible. Just because fucking jump has been rebalanced. Time to go all the way back to Warp 2 for Barrett. I love video games. Why am I splitting? I'm not allowed to do that. Swedish or Finnish? It is Finnish. Jag kan inte tala svenska, but you know, it's a thing. Ass or titties, I don't really care, either or. Preferably both. Hey Barrett. I am not from a Swedish-speaking part of the country. In fact, I'm close to some places that are, but Swedish is taught everywhere. It is a mandatory subject at schools, for it is a secondary language officially. Give it a little mega launch, why not? Another. These are consistent, by the way, like super easy to do. I don't really bring them to other levels other than fucking bear it, because but like look at that. Look at this. Ah, look at this. Fucking turning during the charge is actually shit. Shocking, isn't it? I do need to collect timer crates a little. Hop, hop, hop. Don't hop in that, you idiot. I'm stupid as hell, but hey, that's okay. Haha. 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 No. Haha. That wasn't a mega launch. How hard is it to fucking survive bear it? Holy shit. I've completely lost chat. Damn it. Oh, tits. That's the chat now. Tits. I'm not a fine connoisseur of fine anime knockers, so I cannot partake in the chat. Shame, really. Finland language shit, well, I can't read everything. I would love to have a great chat interaction and community building in this shithole, but like fucking... I can't catch everything in chat because I'm trying to actually focus on a speedrun, something that some people just don't in favor of reading chat, and that's fine, but they're the ones that have to deal with having bad times. I would like to not be one of them. My preference is to be a speedman. Always a speedman first. Hello, fuck you. Okay. What are these wires? Let's wait on every electric guy. Why the fuck not? Thanks, gay. I will scroll up Supposed to be able to do taxes in Swedish? Fucking no. You barely even have to do your taxes. For one, and for two, no. Like, I've done my taxes, it wasn't in fucking Swedish. I mean, it would be good to be able to, I'm sure it shows some like, modicum of fluency in Swedish if you can, but it's like... No, it's not like a requirement. Fucking... Why would it be? Pointlessly grab a mask, why not? Safe strats, right? Haha. Nice! The strats, they still exist to some degree in this video game. Yay, I saved 3 seconds in that trash. I feel like twok is an acquired taste, honestly. It's just not very great. It's just alright, I guess. It does well with what it has, I guess. It's not good, in my opinion. Don't enjoy playing it that much. I wouldn't be able to play twok fucking every day for a week. Like, I've beaten this game fully every single day. Ever since it came out. Just not a huge fan of twok. Look at the shadow on the left. It makes so much sense. 0 out of 10. Shadows were too bad. Speaking of shadows, there's one amazing thing in Crash 1. There's a hidden life in the Lost City. I'm shit. There's a hidden life in the Lost City. Which in the original was basically invisible. But they fixed it. They made it like, thanks to shadows, it's actually visible on the wall. Just the shadow of it. Like, oh my god. Thanks, because I literally never found out that there was a life there until I got into speedrunning these games. Oh my god, fuck off. Peter Tisson, imagine. I mean, people know my real name, but it's like a very exclusive group. Fuck, I hate these wires. What are they even doing half the time? Dude, I love Wrath of Cortex hangrails. At least they did one thing in twok that makes it a pretty good speed game. If you take damage and you have invincibility frames, you can walk on top of death planes. Which makes very little sense, but like, if you've got invincibility frames, they are invincibility frames. Makes for a lot of interesting speed stuff that utilizes that. Don't need that mask anyway. Hiding things is bad game design. These days it is. I don't know. Last level, 3 hours 11 minutes. I am literally ahead of the world record. If you take into account it's fucking like loadless time, and obviously the loads are included in my timer, so yeah, it's like, yeah. So sub 3 loadless is at least a thing, because there's about half an hour of loads. You got this. I mean, obviously, but who cares? The game's been out for a week. There's not gonna be a good run of this out for a good fucking while. You might think, oh, it's over, I win the video games. Well, thanks to good programming, it is not over. It is far from over. That is the only exit in the game that does not give you a relic. The only normal exit. To be fair, it's not really a normal exit. But like, okay, I've never died to that. But it is the only fucking exit. And yes, it is more than enough time to fucking grab the gold relic while exiting through there. What the fuck do you want from me? What? Okay. I've done time trials of this level semi-competitively. How am I... Okay, extended slide. How am I getting killed by that? I should know the cycles. I should know that that's doable. Why is it not doable all of a sudden? Maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, I'm ass. Yeah, like what the fuck? This time I didn't even go that fast. Like I deliberately did a slow thing. Or partially deliberately, I didn't really mean to. I have never died to those. Invincibility frames seem to be a little bit off. Like if you look at how long it lasts, on Crash, the visual effect, it's a lot longer than how long they last. Okay, what was wrong with that? The other 2 attempts, like, whatever. Extended slide. If I die to those, it's rarely something that I can deal with. Because like the problem was in the slide, like the jump is never coming out. Invincibility frames, Ben. They did one fix for iframes, and it makes enemies and everything treat you as if you are with invincibility. It doesn't affect boxes. That would make no sense. You'd want to take damage and go through boxes sometimes. But like, they made it so that like fucking iframes don't just make you walk up against enemies. It is invincibility. Okay, this should be good. Never mind. I tried for a high jump. There was no spin. God fucking knows where the spin was. I didn't mean to take damage, so... Great! Fast strats, yo! .316. So my finish time is gonna be like 3:17, just about. I saved 9 minutes. Yeah, world record hype. I'm subbing the world record fucking with loads. That's how optimized this game is right now. And even this run is not good. A climactic final boss. Look at this final boss. The confetti in the warp room is the final boss. Like, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah, 3:16.55, so just barely under 3:17.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
The thing with cutscenes is they didn't really know what to do with the cutscenes. When you skip a cutscene, your directions will not be based on the camera. Also, watch this. This is my favorite part. This is fucking amazing. Pay close attention right now. Okay hand, 100, 100. No. The cutscene.